Expect me, nigga, like you expect Jesus to come back. Expect me, nigga. I'm coming.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Psycho and I'm back with another video for y'all. So today we reacting to the Cassper Nyovest story. But before that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, bro, to 500 subs. This year we're taking over, as I said, in plenty of videos. Yeah, enough of the talking. Let me get straight into it, bro.
Cassper Nyovest went from being a broke rapper nobody wanted to listen to signing deals worth over 100 million rand.
So the contract that I have between Drip and I is worth 100 million.
But the real question is, how did he get here? What did he do to earn such massive success? In this video, we are starting from the very beginning and breaking down every major move he made on his journey to becoming rich. Cassper Nyovest story starts in Mahikeng, long before the fame, the awards, or the millions. He grew up in a small home where life was not always easy, but his dreams were loud. Even as a young boy, he felt like he was meant for something bigger. He did not know how he would get there, but the feeling never went away. Money was tight and opportunities were few, yet Cassper had one thing that kept him moving: music. He loved it in a deep, personal way. He listened to songs for hours, learning every beat and every word. While other kids played outside, he was writing lyrics, practicing his flow, and imagining himself on big stages.
Well, it started with $1 and a dream, man. I don't know why I say $1. Okay, because it's hip hop, but well, 1 rand.
Bro, like, why do every rapper have the same story, bro? Like, when they go on podcasts, they'll be like, yeah, I started with $1 and a big dream. I was in the ghetto, I was in the hood. Bro, like, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it's not true, but like they all have the same story. And I feel like some of them are lying, bro. Some of them grew up in a decent family, bro. They grew up in a middle class. But to come and shoot at us and say, no, came from the struggle. Come on, bro.
In a dream.
1 rand in a dream.
Yeah, like in my mom's bedroom, just thinking about what I wanted to be in life, and
Music became his comfort. It was a place where he felt free. School did not excite him the same way. Teachers wanted him to focus, but his mind drifted back to music every time.
as you go into high school and you start feeling cool, and you also like develop or discover who you are, And I was not interested in school anymore, so I failed standard 8. I ran away from Mahikeng to Potchefstroom.
People around him thought his dream of becoming a rapper would fade. They thought he would eventually find something realistic, but he knew it was real to him. The fire inside him kept growing.
I'm going to give my results to my parents at the end of the year, and I would tell them that I'm quitting school. So I worked hard throughout the year, and then I had the second highest aggregate that year. And I told my parents, yo, I didn't fail because I'm stupid. I failed because I don't want to do this anymore.
As a teenager, he started performing at small events in Mahikeng. The stages were small, the crowds were few, but those moments built his confidence. People began to notice his energy and his hunger. They saw that he was serious. His journey to 100 million does not start with money. It starts here, with a boy from Mahikeng who believed in himself even when no one else fully understood his dream.
Savings just chilling in your
Bro,
bank
this
account, kind
ads,
of like
this ads,
guy.
it's ads, bro.
Well,
Shit.
what if I told
As Cassper grew older, he understood that dreams alone would not change his life. If he wanted to make it out of Mahikeng, he had to turn his passion into income. He did not have sponsors, he did not have the latest equipment, and he definitely did not have a stable source of income. What he did have was hustle, real hustle, the kind that forces you to create opportunities when none exist. His first income came from performing at local events. Sometimes the organizers paid him a small amount, other times he only walked away with transport money. But even those small payments mattered because they proved something important. People were willing to pay for him. That idea stuck with him and pushed him to think even bigger. Soon he started selling CDs. Everything was done by hand. He recorded in small studios, pen each disc himself.
Cassper. So Cassper used to sell CDs, bro. Shit. Nah, this nigga is old, bro. This nigga is old. Because When was he selling CDs? Was I even born? Was I even born? But I respect the hustle, bro. That's crazy, bro. Selling CDs. Shit. Respect the hustle.
Wrote his name with a marker and walked around taxi ranks convincing people to buy. It wasn't glamorous. Many people ignored him, some left, but others bought his CDs, and those few sales were enough to give him hope. It taught him that one sale can lead to another and another until a real income forms. As his name grew in Mahikeng, he started getting more bookings, birthdays, community events, school shows, and youth programs. He took everything he could get because each gig meant money.
I saw Cassper around WHP, and I remember seeing Cassper at those Baby Joe parties, 31st, but they are shot like 2 months early.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get Doc Cheveleza going, and the crowd was just
For real. Not Doc Chevrolet.
What made Cassper different is that he did not waste what he earned, he saved it. He invested back into his craft by buying studio time, paying for transport to events, and getting clothes that made him look like an upcoming star.
And everything I do, I obsess over it. So then I was like the guy in the group who wanted everyone to go record. You know, I would pay for the studio and say, come, let's go record. The Bruce didn't want to record. And then I just fell in love with it and I stayed in there.
He was building a brand before he even knew what branding meant. One day, his journey took a big turn when he met WHP. Cassper had been performing everywhere he could, and people started talking about this young kid with huge energy. WHP heard about him, liked what he saw, and decided to give him a chance. He took Cassper under his wing, gave him guidance, and opened doors that Cassper could never reach alone.
I always used to say I learned what I could have learned in 10 years. I learned in the 2 years I was at WHP. Like, the reason why I was unfuckable with is because I was right next to the best. That's the greatest.
That meeting changed everything because WHP helped him step into professional world of music and push him closer to becoming a star he dreamed of being. Around this time, he met someone who would play a major role in his journey, Rick. Their connection was natural because both of them were hungry, both were dreamers, and both were trying to build something out of nothing. Ricky introduced him to new producers, new spaces, and new ways of thinking about music and business. He encouraged Cassper to sharpen his image, improve his sound, and move with confidence. In many ways, Ricky helped him to see beyond Mahikeng. He helped him believe that the country was big enough for Cassper's dreams. Through gigs, small payments, and the right people around him, Cassper slowly built a foundation for real success. His journey to 100 million did not start with fame or luxury. It started with disciplined hustle, smart saving, and the
Bro, you know what's crazy, dog? You know what's crazy? I see Cassper Nyovest as like more of a businessman than an artist. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense because, but I can't discredit what he has done for the culture, for the music, hip hop and shit. Because this nigga managed to fill up the whole F&B himself. Imagine, bro. Gunman. And there's no artist that has like ever done that before. And I don't think they will. Imagine filling up the F&B yourself, bro. Yourself. Shit. Nah, bro.
belief that every run end could push him one step closer to the life he wanted. When Cassper looked back at his journey, one thing became clear. His success did not come from one big check. It came from many different streams of income that grew over time. He treated music like a business. He treated his brand like a company. This chapter explains every way he earned money in the figures that are known or estimated in the public space. Cassper started making serious money once he became a headline act. His fill-up concerts and major shows became his biggest early earners. A full stadium show could bring him about 5 million rand. A full African tour with several cities could earn him about 15 million rand.
This nigga was making millions. Shit. Nigga was making millions, bro.
This was his engine. It made him famous and paid him very well. Cassper understood something important. A strong image can make more money than a hit song. He worked with big companies and negotiated deals that paid him millions. MTN and AG Mobile partnered with him when he was rising fast. AG Mobile even released a phone called AG Hashtag with his influence.
That was part of the design of the phone, like the color. I chose the color and the features of the phone because I wanted it to be a phone that I would use every day. You know, it wasn't just a phone that would create just to sell to people. It was more about me creating an affordable product that people would enjoy and appreciate.
These deals reportedly paid him 5 to 8 million rand a year. Samsung also worked with him. Industry estimates placed this partnership at 6 to 9 million rand a year. Then came Xerox. This was massive. Over time, Xerox sponsorship and campaigns brought him an estimated 25 million rand. He also did deals with Nike, Coca-Cola, Castle Light and KFC. These added extra millions to his brand value even though the individual numbers were not publicly released. Family Tree Records changed everything. When Cassper released music through his own label, he kept a bigger percentage of the profit. Streams, radio play, album sales, and licensing became steady income. Owning his masters meant long-term income every single year. In 2021, he launched Biliato, his own alcohol brand. This was not a celebrated partnership where he gets paid to promote someone else. Biliato is his business where he is a majority shareholder.
Mauti, ke a tseba ke freight ya go na le se ba e rekile nthwena ya ka ene ntse ba re ke Biliato ke batla go shoota video fela ke re ke a le leboha Mauti la ngphamisa beke le beke ntse le reka nthwena ke a leboha Mauti.
Industry reports estimate that Biliato brings in 5 to 7 million rand a year in revenue for him. Some years it can be more depending on sales and distribution. Cassper partnered with Drip Footwear to create Route of Fame, his sneaker line. The announcement mentioned it.
Wait, oh, that shoe, bro. I remember that shoe, but I won't even lie. That shoe was ass, bro. That shoe was ass, bro. Honestly speaking.
Deal worth 100 million rand. Many experts believe this number represents the total value of the partnership, not money paid all at once.
So the contract that I have between Drip and I is worth 100 million. I didn't get paid 100 million that day. You know what I mean? It's worth 100 million, and that's what it accumulates to.
Even so, the snake.
Nah, there's no way this nigga is making 100 M's, bro. What? Nah, bro. I'ma start rap. You know what? From now on, I'm a rapper, bro. I'm gonna drop my, bro. Y'all you just see, bro.
The brand has become a strong source of income through sales and brand growth. Cassper invested his money instead of wasting it. He bought a mansion in Johannesburg. He also bought high-end cars like Bentley Continental GT. These are assets that hold value and keep his net worth high. When you add everything he built, the picture becomes clear. Cassper made money from shows, endorsements, and from his own companies. This is how he became one of the wealthiest artists in South Africa. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and check the one you see on the screen.
I won't lie, we should take inspiration from this, bro. Nigga came from nothing. He made his way to the top. And there's nothing stopping you from doing it. There's nothing stopping you from reaching the top. So y'all should take inspiration, keep pushing whatever you're pushing, and don't stop. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah.